weird. I was sort of confused by that. Now, I actually asked somebody about it, and they told me that it was a symbolic vote, some symbolic vote to recognize or a symbolic vote to annex the West Bank. I mean, what I would say to that is when I asked about it, somebody told me that it was a political stunt, that it had no practical significance. It was purely symbolic. I mean, look, if it was a political stunt, it was a very stupid political stunt, and I personally take some insult to it. The West Bank is not going to be annexed by Israel. The policy of the Trump administration is that the West Bank will not be annexed by Israel. That will continue to be our policy. And if people want to take symbolic votes, they can do that. But we certainly weren't happy about it. Thank you.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, just voting to displace an entire population, voting to cement apartheid. It's just weird, it's just weird. Like if the Palestinian was to vote, let's say Hamas had a vote tomorrow, or they took a poll of Gaza, and the majority of them, or a good sizable number of them, had a position that they should occupy Israel indefinitely and deny the Israeli people the right to vote, the right to live in their own land, the right to live in peace, because we have settler attacks every day terrorizing the population. Over 1,000 dead since October 7th, almost equal to the number that died on October 7th from the Israelis, which apparently because of that, like, the Palestinians can never have peace because of that. But they've killed over 1,000 in the West Bank alone since then, and nothing's happened. This is how they minimize their violence and their madness. Just weird, just weird stuff that happens. Now, a lot of people are using this as evidence that, oh, Trump put his foot down and he showed Netanyahu's boss and he opposed him publicly. It's a lie. Do not fall for it. Trump is completely in lockstep with any crime that Israelis are trying to commit to the Palestinians. Trump is completely in on it. Actions is what we need, not words. So, the idea that this is all like, oh, Trump actually is thinking Netanyahu is going too far, he doesn't care about any of that. And all of this doesn't matter anyway, because the West Bank is already annexed. Whether or not there's a vote, the West Bank already has hundreds of thousands of Israeli settlers who live there, who vote in Israeli elections. The Palestinians don't vote. The West Bank already has Jewish-only roads, where if you're not Jewish, you can't walk on the road if you're a Palestinian. They have curfews for Palestinians. Soldiers have said they can just go to the West Bank house of a Palestinian, seize his home, and use it as a military outpost for weeks, kick him out. That's already happening. So we don't need a vote that Trump's going to pretend to oppose to have any of that. The reality is that's already the case. Don't fall for it.